Y'all, it's your boy Dame 1K back on another video. Today we gonna be talking about how a lot of people, don't know how to detach from people or feel like they're stuck onto something negative. I'm gonna talk about the things that I feel like that helped me. I feel like it may help y'all out. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But number one, I would like to say, do not go to immediately hop in a relationship or go ahead and find somebody else, because at the end of the day, if you have something that you need to heal on, if you have something that you need to work on, you need to go ahead and fix that before you hop in a relationship. Now, me personally, I feel like I don't have nothing that I had to work on. I just feel like it's things that I want to work on myself. And that's the number one thing right there. A lot of people, they tend to lose themselves whenever they, keep on being stuck onto the negative or keep on thinking about what if or I could have did this. When you lose yourself, you can only blame yourself, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to let go of that situation. You're supposed to move forward. You're supposed to keep on moving, like how you're supposed to move. But some people, they get so trapped into, being with somebody else that they lose themselves. And now, when they lose them, they lost themselves as well. And you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to, be your own person and start working on your own and start, developing your own emotions, your own being, basically. Because I don't know, like some people, they fall so deeply in love that they basically just they really do lose themselves. Like they don't work, they become stressed out, alcoholics, all of that. Like it's crazy. But that's not the route to go. Like that's the route where you basically just let go of everything, but in the wrong way. You're supposed to let go of things, but you're supposed to work on yourself, keep working. And I feel like another thing that will help you is keeping yourself busy. That's the main thing. I feel like, that helped me out. Like really, that's the only thing. Like when you keep yourself busy, when you're not worried about, this and that, or when you can't really think about this and that because you got something else to think about, you're not too worried, or you're not going to be too stuck on this, because you got to be worried about what's happening now. If you're not worried about what's happening now, you're going to be worried about the past. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be worried about, oh, this and this happened. But when you moving forward, you can't be worried about that, because you worry about now. So I really feel like that's the main goal, because a lot of people, they tend to sit down, or they try to sit in their thoughts, and they start thinking negative. Is because you're overthinking. Your mind is a powerful thing. Your mind is going to be thinking about this and that. Your mind's going to be running off and constantly making up scenarios. Like, I get it. Like, I overthink myself. So you'll make up a scenario that never happened, but it happened. You get what I'm saying? Because you keep thinking about it. But once you let go, once you busy, once you work, I feel like, you keep a busy schedule, you're not going to have time to overthink. You're not going to have time to be thinking about that. You're going to have time to think about other things. And then I feel like that's the main thing that helped me detach, because if you're constantly busy, and another thing, when you're doing no contact, you're not contacting nobody, that's another thing. You don't have time to, like, bitter in. Like, some people, they kind of, send minor text messages or checkups. You can't do no checkups, because at the end of the day, that's triggering a response of your trauma. That person that caused that trauma to you, and you responded to them, you basically triggering it again, because it's basically happening all over again. You're going to constantly overthink or this and that. But when you're doing no contact, you don't have time to think about that person. You don't have time to even, what's going on. You get what I'm saying? You lose that person. And then another thing is, not even that person, but it can be, goals. It can be dreams. Things that you, had your mind stuck on, like football or basketball, some stuff like that. You lose the passion of it, and it's like, damn, what if I did this? But you gotta realize it was in the past. You get what I'm saying? You gotta move forward. It's a different journey now. It's something else that you have ahead. You get what I mean? So it's a lot of things that I feel like, that can help you detach. But the main thing that helped me is being busy. And y'all let me know if y'all feel like that will help y'all out. But that's something that will help me. And that's really it for this video. I'm gonna have another one dropping, and I'm out.